It is 12:30 and I really cannot take it because my hunger pangs are starting to kick in.
Hey guys, it's Tyen. So a while back, I took a poll on Instagram stories and asked you what diet trend you want me to try next. And a lot of you voted for intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is more of an eating pattern than a diet, where you cycle between periods of fasting and eating. So it doesn't specify what you can and cannot eat, but more when you eat them. What intermittent fasting is meant to do is supposed to increase your energy, reduce body inflammation, reduce water retention, and most people use it as a weight loss method. So the principle is that when you eat food, your body uses that food for energy. But without the food, when you're not eating and when you're fasting, what your body does is that it uses its fat storage for energy instead. So there are many different methods of intermittent fasting, and the most common is the 16-8, where you fast for 16 hours and have all your meals during an 8-hour period. This style of eating is gonna be a huge change for me because breakfast to me is one of the most important meals of the day. I wake up and I just want to have my breakfast to start my day because I need the energy. Another thing about me is that I like to work out in the mornings, and to not be able to eat before I train might be a bit of a challenge for me because I don't really know how it's going to affect my performance in the gym, especially when I'm doing rigorous activity like strength training where I require a lot of energy from food. While I am going to be tracking my weight throughout the week, I'm more focused and curious as to how it makes my body feel and how I react to this new eating pattern.
It is day 1 of my intermittent fasting diet. I also was feeling not too well, so I didn't plan to work out this morning. So I guess I didn't really feel super hungry or feel the need to eat so much. I also took a physique update and took my weight. Honestly, how like intermittent fasting has kind of like affected my body and my physique. Pretty excited to start this new intermittent fasting pattern. So this is gonna be my lunch for today. This is some leftover chicken bone broth soup, and here are some stir-fried veggies with pumpkin and rice. I also heard that on the intermittent fasting diet, you kind of are encouraged to drink a lot of probiotic rich foods, and bone broth soup is one of them. And this is really nutrient dense. So I think this is like a perfect way for me to break my fast, get all my nutrients into my body. It's now about 5 o'clock and I thought I needed to stand up and go and do some kind of physical activity, so I decided to bring this one for a walk. And in terms of my hunger levels, I feel pretty satiated from the soup and the rice and the veggie. I think because I haven't been physically active the whole afternoon, so I haven't felt super hungry. On my way to my gig now. This is another side job of mine. Like besides fitness training and hosting, I also sing. Of the day, I have some beef udon and some veggies. I thought I would eat before 9 o'clock, but we ended up making 2 sets. So after this meal, I'm not gonna eat anymore till tomorrow. Good morning. It is day 2 of the intermittent fasting diet. I gotta say, I am feeling pretty hungry this morning. I'm gonna be training, but I will say though that I am feeling a lot tighter, especially in my midsection area. So something important to note is that during the intermittent fasting diet, you're only allowed to have 3 drinks, and that is water, black coffee and green tea, or any other kind of like unflavored, low calorie or 0 calorie drinks. Time now is 1:29 and I gotta be honest, I am pretty damn hungry, so I decided to go ahead and make my first meal. I have an omelette with 3 eggs, spinach, some celery and chop whatever veggies I had in the fridge, and then I'm having a side of oranges so I get a blast of vitamin C. So I just finished filming a YouTube video. This is a bit of my setup. I am going to go and get a little snackly doodle-doo because I have a concert tonight. Slash is here. I'm so excited because I'm a huge fan of like old school rock and roll. So I'm so excited to watch the show. Okay, so I'm just done with the concert. It was such a good show. I'm not hungry, surprisingly enough, and I do not crave any supper, but I am super dehydrated, so I did pick up some coconut water from 7-Eleven. I definitely need to hydrate, but it's okay, it's just coconut water, it's fine. It is 12:30 and I really cannot take it because my hunger pangs are starting to kick in. Never mind, I'll just break my fast later tomorrow. Okay, day 3 of intermittent fasting. I just finished a 25-30 minute cardio ab routine at home, and I've gotta say, I am really surprised. I actually don't feel tired or lethargic at all on some mornings when I wake up, especially if I had a late night out
the night before, I feel super lethargic. But yeah, this morning I woke up really pumped for my workout, ready to just sweat it out, and I actually had, surprisingly, I kid you not, even more energy this morning than I would on other mornings. So maybe intermittent fasting is really helping me renew my energy, and we'll see how it goes like for the rest of the day. So it's my first day of school today and I got my very first class. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm actually a 4th year student at the Singapore Management University. I'm doing my honours year this year. I got my black coffee with me. I'm gonna go for class now. Hopefully I don't get too hungry. Okay, so it is now 1:40 and my professor has decided to give the class a break. So I'm gonna have my first meal. In terms of my hunger level right now, I actually didn't feel super hungry. I actually felt very focused today during class. I drank a lot of water. I think the coffee helped me to get through for the first half of it. I didn't feel like I was starving. I felt very full from drinking the water, and the coffee and the caffeine just kept my energy up. So I'm now just breaking my fast because it's time. I could probably wait a bit longer, but I want to eat before the break ends. I actually packed myself a salad this morning. Cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, some fish today, and it's on a bit of just mixed greens. I try my best to prep my meals on school days because I don't really like to eat out. This is gonna be my dinner for today. I have pumpkin, silken tofu, and some broccoli and cauliflower. And I also have myself a side of soup. This is like day 3 of intermittent fasting, and I gotta say I am actually really starting to like this pattern of eating because, you know, you're not focused on food. In fact, I was just focusing on work, and the time that I was busy doing my work, I actually didn't feel hungry at all. I was working super late yesterday, like I said, like 4 o'clock, and I overslept. I missed my first class. It's very bad. I'm the worst student ever. Here's the longest that I fasted, and so far so good. I think that's why I'm starting to get a bit hungry and hear my stomach growling a bit. So to break my fast today, I have chicken breast, egg, and some veggies from a salad store, and of course I got some black coffee. Right now I'm at the gym. In terms of my energy levels, I still actually don't feel hungry, but I do know that if I'm gonna train hard, I want to make sure that I have enough energy. So I am eating this green apple just for a little pre-workout and a little sugar rush. I'm gonna hit a total body workout. Good morning! It is 7:30 on a Saturday morning, and I'm up and about to meet my darling clients because we're gonna go and work out this morning. Right now, I am still not hungry. I would like some coffee, but I gotta rush because I got a yoga class to go for on this Saturday morning. Alright, so I'm done with my yoga class. I think this is like the first time I'm doing yoga in 6 months, so I was super inflexible, especially in my shoulder and chest area. But anyway, now I'm gonna fill my body with some health, and I've got a vegan Buddha bowl, and I'm with mom having lunch. Mom's having a beef stew, and she also brought her own veggies over here. It's like this is where I get it from. We bring extra veggies to a restaurant because we don't ever think that restaurants ever provide enough vegetables. So I'm back home now. I've been doing work for the past couple of hours, and yeah, I just want to show like a very quick update on my body. I really have lost quite a lot of bloating, especially in my ab area. A lot of the water retention and the inflammation kind of went down. So I'm really happy with that. I would say that I do feel a lot lighter and a lot tighter in my midsection area. Okay, so I'm back home now from my gig. It is about 1 AM right now. I am starving, even though I am intermittent fasting, so I'm not supposed to be eating. I do feel that the performance was quite energetically like expensive one, so I do not want to go to sleep with an empty stomach. I still do believe that there should be some flexibility with your diet. If you're hungry before you sleep, go and get your food in because you don't want to go to sleep with a growling stomach. It's really important what you put into your body, so if you're filling your body with good protein, vegetables, and drinking a ton of water, then you should be fine. So I'm done with training this morning, and coincidentally, my client has also been doing intermittent fasting this week. And what she found is that she's experiencing an increase in energy, a lot more focus throughout the day. She actually feels that this as a eating pattern is a lot more sustainable for her because it's simple, you know, you just don't eat breakfast and you don't eat supper. And she's also experiencing very similar things to me. There's a lot less inflammation in our bodies, especially post working out. She also experiences improvement in her bowel movement. Alrighty, I'm at my grandma's house today?
I make chap chai,
Chap chai.
some rendang.
Rendang.
Of course, we have a salad for Tyen. And we
Grandma's
have
awesome.
grilled chicken.
Grandma always makes me like extra veggies.
Yeah, she become a rabbit every Sunday.
Hey.
She and I become a rabbit every Sunday.
No, I'm a rabbit every day. You
Every
become a
day.
rabbit
I Sunday
on
only
Sundays.
eat this.
So every weekend we have a lunch with my grandma, and she always makes me healthy food and also the not so healthy food.
Not so healthy.
Balance.
Once
balance.
in a while is alright.
Well, yeah, just once a week for grandma.
Life is short. We sometimes have to indulge ourselves with something else also. Like have a bowl of laksa once in a while. Then you go and eat the lontong, put one bagajero. Oh, so sedap.
Okay, I'm gonna
Once in
eat
a
now.
while lah, twice a week like that, okay lah.
Okay. So overall, I think that this is surprisingly much easier than what I expected. You know, this kind of goes against what I believe as breakfast to be the most important meal of the day. But instead of decreasing my energy and my focus, it actually increased them. And instead of feeling like binge eating during my eating window, I surprisingly didn't feel like I needed to do that at all. Well, there were like 2 or 3 nights where I did feel like having something sweet and cheating, so I did have, you know, chocolate, maybe 2 pieces or 3 pieces, and some keropok. But other than that, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. I didn't cheat like totally, but I did have those small little cravings, and I believe that there should be some level of flexibility to this diet. So I've come to the end of my week of intermittent fasting, and I've gotta say that I pretty like this pattern. In terms of adopting it as a lifestyle, I don't know if I will do it as a long-term strategy because I'm just someone who absolutely loves eating breakfast. Maybe I might practice, you know, intermittent fasting, where like I go through 2 or 3 days in a week where I practice intermittent fasting, and then for the rest of the days, especially if I'm working out in the morning, I have a small meal before I go. If you're thinking of trying intermittent fasting, then I say go for it because it's quite a sustainable pattern of eating that you can adopt. I think the most important thing to note is to not binge eat, okay? When you break your fast, just eat a normal sized meal, pace yourself, drink some water, and then you can eat your small meals throughout that 8-hour eating period. That's all I have for this episode. If you liked it, please remember to give it a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and hit the little bell so you always get a notification every time we post a new video. Or you can download the Clicknetwork app to get early access to our videos before they hit YouTube. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye!